Hey, do you want to master new home sales? Do you want to learn the single trait that every top performing new home sales consultant has? If you've ever looked at the top of your company, looked at the best sales agent, and went, what is the secret? What's the secret sauce? Why does that person have it? What is it? In today's video, we're going to go over the number one trait every single top performing new home sales consultant has mastered. Guys, there's one trait and it's the secret sauce. It's the it. Get ready, grab a pen and paper, guys, and write this down. They have mastered the art of creating urgency. And in this video, we're gonna go through how you can master the art of creating urgency as well. Because when you create urgency, scarcity in the client's mind, the client is a lot more likely to move forward and transact. And that's the key, is we need to create urgency. Now, this isn't manipulation. This isn't fooling a client to buy something they shouldn't do. If we follow the correct 7 steps of selling, we understand that step 2, the discovery stage of finding the client's main buying goal, and then step 3, the alignment stage of aligning our product with the client's main buying goal via the client making a buying decision. It's then your responsibility to sell to the client because you have a product the client wants, the client needs, it's going to fix their main buying goal, it's going to elevate their life, and it's your product that you need to sell. So what they've mastered is an ability to create urgency in a customer, or the ability to be able to create urgency in their clients. This is the number one trait. Now, if you're sitting there and you're like, Jason, what is urgency? How do I create it? The first thing you need to understand about urgency is creating an emotional tie to your product that the client can't live without. Or it's creating an emotional connection to their current lifestyle that they can't continue living. So as I said, we are ethically based, integrity-based sales here. We do not go about manipulation. We don't do any of that. We have a product the client needs. They've expressed it and they've picked it. It's now up to us to give them the courage to move forward. We do that via urgency. So step 4 of so we've gone through step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 4 of the 7 steps of selling is what we call the desired state. So what top performing sales consultants have learned to do is understand, ask questions, and get the client to affirm or to confirm to us what their dream outcome is. So what is that? Like, how do you do that? How do you ask the questions? What do? You simply ask the client, what would your dream weekend look like in your new home? And whatever they answer to that question, this becomes their dream state. This is the feeling they want to attach to your product. And it's your goal to get that out of them so that they attach that feeling to your product. The second thing that they do is they then use step 5 of the 7 steps of selling, which is called the reality check. So you have this dream state in your mind now. Now, what happens if you don't make the decision to move forward? How much longer are you willing to live in the lifestyle that you have of whatever it is that you're not happy with to get to this point? Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video, but every day people are reaching out asking, Jason, how can we do sales training with you? So if you're in new home construction, if you've just started, if you're a seasoned pro, even if you're the number 1 sales consultant at your company, every single one of us need a coach to get to that next level. So if that sounds like someone like you, click on the link in the description right now. It's going to ask for your name, your number, and a simple opt-in message to say I can give you a call. But if you want to skip past that entirely, simply text the number on the screen right now, 0427 915 668. Just text me a question, guys, and I'll jump on a call and have a chat with you right now. But guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. Let's get back to it. Like, the step 5 of the 7 steps of selling is what we call the reality check. So we got to understand, and we got to get the clients to understand, if they don't make the decision, how much longer are they prepared to live where they're currently at? So the questions you're asking is you're asking them about their current situation. Are they happy? Why are they looking to build? Once they give you reasons, it's like, okay, well, what happens if we don't build? What time do you want to be in your new home? How much longer do you want to wait for this? All of these questions are building up like the reality check in the client's head to go, wow, like I do need to make this decision. So what they've mastered is the ability to create urgency. And we create urgency by pulling the dream and desired state and the reality check or the consequences as far apart from each other as possible. So the bigger you can make this gap, the bigger you can create this tension between those two things, the easier the sell becomes. And the reason is because the client either so badly wants that pleasure state or they so badly want to get out of this pain state that they'll do whatever it takes. Now, as I said, integrity-based selling, number 1, is do not do this unless your product is right for the client. And the only way you know it's right for the client is you've discussed it in the discovery and the alignment stage to find out that your product is right. And they've said, yes, Jason, based on everything we've gone through, we love this product. We want this product. Epic. Now I'm going to take them through the dream state of getting this product versus the consequences of not getting it. So if you genuinely want to know the number one trait that all top performing sales consultants have mastered, they've mastered the ability to create urgency in the client. Now that's the ethical and that's the emotional side of creating urgency with your clients. The other type of urgency that a lot of salespeople rely on, because they're weaker salespeople, is they rely on the urgency of price rises, of the builders putting the price up, the builders ending a promotion, the builders changing plans, the NCC, the first homeowners grant. They use the urgency of fear tactic, or they use fear tactic urgency selling to get people to sign up. That's just another arrow in your quiver if you need it, or another tool on your tool belt. But the best way of selling is to create urgency via dream state and reality check, and selling to people based on what they need, not based on scaring them and going, if you don't do this now, we're going to put the price up. Now, that might be just a little trick you use to get them over the line at the very end, but the main portion of selling should be done in dream state and reality check. So if you want to start selling at the top of your level, understand that the number one trait that every new home sales consultant has mastered that's performing at the top level is they've learned how to create urgency. So if you don't know how to do that, guys, I'd highly suggest text the number on the screen right now. Pull out your phone, 0427 915 668. Text that number. Hey, Jason, I just need some help creating urgency. Hey, Jason, I don't understand what urgency is. Guys, I'll jump on a call and let's go through that together. Because the quicker you can learn how to create urgency, how to develop that, how to build the anticipation like this, the more you're going to be able to sell, and the better your career is going to feel, the more people you're going to be able to change, and the more lives you're going to transform. So as always, guys, my name's Jason from the Omni Sales team. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, a comment your toughest objection. We'll do a video on that. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.